fall in, my fellow scouts, to another 5v3 siege at Mirlond today. Today's battle replay comes from Joran, one of 3 defenders today, and he's commanding the faction of Khan. Now before we get started with his army, if you guys would like to see your own replay featured here on this channel, there are links here displayed now on your screen, which you'll find in the video's description below. They are my Discord ID, we can post replays to me directly, my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com, where you can also post the replay files there. And the third option is an invite link to join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post your replays to the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. I also have various funding options available, which does make life a little bit easier in growing the channel and the Discord. But if you'd like to help the channel in other ways, then smashing the like button, guys, really helps. Subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops. And leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's get started with the army comps today. So, Joran here has got some Brotherhood of the Bow. 2 units of Brotherhood of the Bow. Don't see that every day. Some Chieftain's Vanguard as well, so he's gone heavy on the Missile Cav here. And I would say he's gone heavy on the Elite Missile Cav. We've got some varied Cataphracts here and some Nereid Windblades. So a formidable cavalry force here for the defenders. We don't often see this at Mirlond. Hopefully it goes well for him because he's taken a gamble for sure. Would have cost him a bit to bring all that, and that's less infantry he has for the street fight. We have some Nomadic Infantry over here. We have some Nereid Storm Guard here. We've got some Nereid Footmen, a couple units of them, make that 4. We've got 3 units of Nereid Halberds, and some Nomadic Infantry as well. We've also got some Brotherhood of the Axe, Brotherhood of the Spear, and I don't know if he has any Brotherhood of the Sword. I think maybe, did I see that? I'm just trying to see it. I don't see it anyway. That's okay. If I see it, I'll point it out. But that's all I see there at the moment. Brotherhood of the Shadows is there as well. You can see them now. Couldn't see them before. I think maybe he's got 2 units of them, in fact. And with that, let's go to his ally today, which is the realm of Mirkwood, commanded by Proxima Centauri. He's going for an elite-styled Mirkwood force, I can already tell. We've got some Hurrios Sword and Shields. We've got 3 units of them. We've got some Ents. We have some Peng Archers here, 2 units, not armoured up, however, those 2. We've got some Elven King's Palace Guard armoured up. We have some Woodland Protectors here, 3 units of them. We've got some Elders of the Elven King. We've got some Sindar of the Girdle, Huntsman of Lunk. We've got 2 units of Huntsman of Lunk. So the defenders have got a really large cavalry force today. Again, I'm a bit unsure about that, but you know, I could be wrong. And that brings us to the final defender today, CzechNoris, a familiar face. He's commanding the realm of Numenor. If we go down here, we'll see he has some Seafarers of Nindamos. We've got some Numenorian Steel Bows here, 1 unit I can tell. Belagar Archers, we've got some Pharazim Swordmasters, and Royal Legion of Amanelos. So those are the 2 big melee factions of Numenor. It's good to see he brought both of them. We have some Naru Sentinels. We've got a Trebuchet Crew, Numenorian Vanguard. They definitely went overkill on the cavalry today. Got some Naru and our Royal Guard there as well. And maybe a couple units here of either Numenorian Shield Guard or Numenorian Cohort, but I think 2 units of Shield Guard there. So that's all I can really tell on that blob. I think he's got some Indudium Shadow Bows there as well. I'm guessing that, but I'm pretty sure he has though. We've also got some units over here. We've got some 2 more units of Seafarers of Nindamos. Got some Numenorian Steel Bows here. Numenorian Shield Guard, 2 units there, and 2 units of Numenorian Cohort. And with that, let's go to the first of their 5 opponents today, which is Isengard, my Buzzerd. One of the leaders of my clan, actually. You've got some Guards of Orthanc here. We've got some Dungeon Clansmen. We've got 3 units of Clansmen there. Over here, looks like we've got some Urkai Crossbows, 2 units of them there. We have some Urkai Pikes, and some Urkai Berserkers, and Urkai Infantry. Strange we have 1 unit of each here in that one. We have some Urkai Infantry, 3 units there. Urkai Pikes, 2 more units here. Trolls of the White Hand, more Dungeon Clansmen. And some Urkai Raiders, 2 units of them here as well. I'm surprised he bought so much Clansmen. Even though it might be a good idea and it could be a good meat shield, that we know the defenders do have body-piercing ammunition. Mirkwood could have Greenwood Rangers as well. In which case that meat shield becomes useless and the Rangers will tear through Dungeon Clansmen like nothing. We have some Cardolan here, commanded by Meven. He's got some Minhir Sharpshooters here, 2 units. We have some Hearthguard of Sul here. Some Manitoran Gatekeepers. Wardens of Turn Gothard. Some Greyway Garrison Footmen, and some Tharbad Warhammers there as well. General is not in this unit, however. We have some Inherent Men at Arms, looks to be 3 units there. Some Minhera Spearmen, 3 units there. Minhera Archers, also 2 units, and some civilians and Greenway Garrison Spearmen. Alright, not a bad army there for Cardolan. You've got Rhun here, commanded by Josh. G'day Josh. He's got 2 units of Loke Sail and Rim here, 3 units of Loke Flag Rim, 2 units of Loke Gamp Rim. We've got some Eastern Clansmen here, armoured up all the way. Costs you 100 coin to do that for per unit. We got Battle Tribesmen here, sorry. A couple units there, not armoured up. Some Eastern Hunters here, 2 units there, light archer unit. Some Eastern Crossbows here, armoured up all the way. Some Dragon's Crossbows as well, and Camul's Chosen to finish us off. Good army there for Rhun. Could have some Shadow Guard as well. Camul's Shadow Guard or Camul's Shadow Bows. We'll wait and see. Next we have Dwarves Khazad-Dum, commanded by Noob Player. He's got some Legion Bodyguard here. Some Warriors Khazad-Dum. We've got some Sons of the Fallen. Some Orc Hunters of Khazad-Dum, 2 units there. Khazad-Dum Reclaimers, Axe Throwing unit. Decent melee unit as well. We have some 4th Legion Shield Guard here, 1st Legion Pikes, more Shield Guard, Sons of the Fallen, and Warriors of Khazad-Dum. We've also got some Guards of Khazad-Dum here, and Mithril Guard. We also have some Mercenary Cavalry as well. And I'm not seeing any Iron Watch of Mirror, which is a shame. I do like seeing the Iron Watch. Just take a closer look here, make sure they're not hidden anywhere. I don't see them. Of course, if we do, we'll call them out later. And finally, we have Orcs of the Misty Mountains, commanded by Lord Touch Me. We've got some Heavy Goblin Crossbows here. We have some Cave Troll Drummers, Cave Trolls here, 2 units, Bolg's Champions, Heavy Goblin Infantry, Goblin King's Bodyguard, generals in that unit, Heavy Goblin Crossbows, Heavy Goblin Archers, and a unit of Mount Era Coast. The rest, of course, is invisible. And so we'll get the siege started, guys. Enjoy! Now, Lord's in a bit of strife here because he doesn't really have a lot of cavalry to defend his army. I'm not seeing any halberds at the moment or goblin spears, but he might have them. He'll definitely need them to keep the cavalry at bay, that's for sure. Khazad-Dum here has 1 unit of cavalry at their disposal. They've got a couple of spears that they can use to form a perimeter. They'll be relying on their Orc Hunters, I think, to try and keep the defensive cavalry at bay. Lord's obviously going to get his catapult here to friendly allies as fast as possible. If there is no grace period, if I was the defenders, I would immediately send a unit, maybe the Neuroid Windblades, to run around my enemy and take out the catapult while it's vulnerable. Because right now it is totally exposed and ripe for the picking. But it looks like there is a grace period, so we'll come back once the grace period ends. See you soon. Okay guys, looks like we're underway. We've got the Bolg's Champions here approaching a cavalry force much larger than their own, with melee cav being fired upon by all of Joran's missile cav. This is not the best thing to do. Bolg's Champions, guys, is an expensive unit, one you do not want to throw away so easily. And while this will use a sizable amount of Joran's ammunition, that doesn't make his cav any less dangerous. And what's more is, after the Bolg's Champions is gone, then I think the attackers lose a large deterrent. I mean, he needs the Bolg's Champions to take on the Variag Cataphracts here. What do we got here? The Neuroid Windblades here already took a sizable chunk here out of the Mercenary Cavalry of Khazad-Dum. Joran should probably stop firing. Oh, here we go. Bolg's Champions are going to get a side charge here on the Neuroid Windblades. Maybe. Oh, Bolg's just caught him. Got some snow trolls here we didn't see before. Let's take a quick look over here. Hang on, before we go. Got some Numenor Vanguard here coming into the snow trolls. Alright, I saw some trolls there fall. Those flows not going to be kind. Snow Trolls there losing 11. Good charge though from the Snow Trolls there. Cataphracts took out a couple of trolls there. But you don't fight trolls against heavy lancer cavalry, especially when it has the opportunity to do a good charge on you. You will lose your trolls, I 100% guarantee that. Okay, Proxima has engaged Cardolan here with some of his woodland protectors. If he hasn't used any of their ammunition yet, that is a surprise he would use them to engage his enemy. He probably needs to fall them back across the bridge. We've got Israel Hunters here down to 25. But with them Rebel Patrol shooting them, I think that's enough there, Proxima. These guys aren't that much of a threat to begin with. If you get them below 50%, their arrow fire will be nothing more than a chip on your shoulder. It'll take forever for them to bring down any of your units. So right now the Wooden Protectors is just facing off against the civilians. And they're fine for the moment. But he's got to make sure he's used the whole javelin fire. And I don't know if he has. Hopefully he didn't use them on the civilians, because that would be a complete waste. Okay, we've got Hero Sword and Shields here down here backing up the Wooden Protectors. A little bit too soon to commit the Ents. Let's take a look here at Joran's Cav. We've got the Chieftain Vanguard here going wide. Windblades and Cataphracts just hovering around. Heavy Golden Crossbows here in the open, exposed, vulnerable. Orc Hunters here at 92. The warning signs were there to pull back. Lord just didn't do it in time. And he's lost almost half his crossbows there in that one charge. Even in loose formation, he did not save them. Here comes the Cataphracts. Well, Joran needed to make an impact here with his cavalry in order to help his defense survive, and he's doing a good job with his cabs so far. But the Orc Hunters here got a great charge from the Neuro Windblades. Orc Hunters here down to 66, losing almost a third of their men there. More, no, just about a third. Snow Trolls here in the open, exposed. Well, it looks like Joran wants to finish off the crossbows, but now he should probably finish off the Snow Trolls, at least while they're in the open. Fortunately for Lord there, Joran didn't turn to charge him down. He could have. Joran would have defeated Lord there in that fight. Brother of the Bow coming in, out of ammunition. Decent charge there. Goblin crossbows over here down to 20 and now routed. He's still got a unit of crossbows there, he's still got a unit of archers. It's definitely good news. But I'm not seeing a perimeter here for the attackers. There's a shield guard, okay. He charged in his cave trolls into the Variag Cataphracts. And look at that. Cave trolls here, how many are they down to now? I saw a lot of them there fall. They lost at least 5 in that charge. Yeah, they lost a third of their number there. Cataphracts coming in again. Two mold trolls there fell in that charge. Snow trolls here almost gone themselves. Unfortunately for the attackers here, they just need to move up cautiously. By cautiously, I just mean setting up a perimeter and slowly edging their way forwards here. If they want to just attack this choke point here, that'd probably be easier for them to set up a perimeter. They could get their sons with the forward, their 4th Edition Shield Guard, the Goblin Halberds if they haven't, Goblin Spears, and just set up a wide arc around this pass here, like a huge arc if they want, so don't block all their forces there at the mouth of it. Make it easy for the artillery to destroy them. So they set up a wide arc around here with a perimeter to protect themselves against the enemy cavalry. That way they can launch their attack in relative safety without having to worry about losing their men to cavalry charges. They're taking a few hits here. Buzzerd has moved up pretty much on his own here. We've got shadowbows there at the front. They can tear through the Dungeon Clansmen if they wanted to. Looks like Czech is just waiting for Buzzerd to engage. Racing was playing Isengard before. That's why I said Racing. Okay, looks like we've got the unit of Woodland Protectors here coming in again. Well, it looks like Rhun and Cardolan are stepping up their assault. This should prompt a response here from the defenders. Maybe here it comes. We have bandits coming in. They're heavily depleted though. We've got Eastern crossbows here down to 111. Most of the arrows there are clearing. That's good fire there from the attackers. The Ents are almost gone. Maybe over here, got the Chieftain's Vanguard attacking the front. We got someone shooting at them. Brother of the Bow is finally out of ammunition. Same goes to the Chieftain's Vanguard as well. They're out. Blades, Cataphracts, and the other unit, Brother of the Bow, is still out there. Cataphracts chipping away there at Noob Player's army. Let's head over here quickly. No, they're out of ammunition too. Okay, so the only thing these guys have to worry about here is cab charges. They have set up a perimeter, but they're afraid to move. And that can cause severe problems for their attack later on, especially if their allies are destroyed. Okay, Slugger Skirmish is here broken at 46. He won't get them back, probably. Yeah, Vanguard's moving in. They'll finish them off. Okay, if you can make it back to the line. Okay, so back over here. Gold and silver. With them rail patrol on the ground here. The angle will sit them on the hill. I'm surprised they're firing down there. Meven has committed his best troops here with Barbad Warhammers. Half wondering where's the crossbow support. Got bandits moving in. Look, Meven should abandon his idea of getting his bandits up here until he can get his bandits close enough to the defensive infantry. Right now, they're just too far away. He doesn't have an angle, and the defenders have plenty of archers which they're using to destroy his men. Oh, does he have an angle? We saw a couple of javelins get thrown there. He retreated a little bit. I guess we'll find out soon enough whether or not that helps. Same as last time, only a few javelins left. Kurpang archers out of ammo. That's a bit better. Good volley there, Meven needs that. Which will definitely help Rhun out as well. Hey, what? It would make life easier if his Proxima had some Greenwood Rangers nearby. But you can't tell. You got the defender's calf here, keeping both Khazad-Dum and Orcs in the Misty Mountains in this area for some time. Their assault has been significantly delayed. They got to get a move on. They got to start their attack. It shouldn't be too difficult. They just got to keep a couple of spears at their rear to deter cav charges, and that's it. Alright guys, we've got Greenwood Rangers coming down. High-paying archers already firing. Czech was thinking about sending in his seafarers, but he pulled them back. If Greenwood Rangers are going to start firing, now's the time before the Eastern clansmen get in the ranks. I guess not. They're going to charge in. Well, Rhun got lucky there, that's for sure. The Greenwood Rangers probably should have fired, if they could have fired, on the Bath Club tribesmen there. It's them firing right now. But Josh wisely put his tribesmen as close to the wall hill as he could. That would provide most of his tribesmen with good cover. Okay, it's all about here at 20. So they're starting to fall. Taking a lot of damage. The Tharbad Warhammers have kept their attackers in the fight for as long as they have been, but without them, this attack could crumble, especially if the Rangers and Seafarers start firing into them. Buzzerd here sending over some Urkai Raiders and Dunley Clansmen. I mean, as you can see to the northeast there, those green arrows all facing Khazad-Dum and Orcs in the Misty Mountains in a wide perimeter. They're daring them to move. As soon as they move, they're going to try and strike. The thing is, Orcs in the Misty Mountains and Khazad-Dum just need to be cautious with how they move forwards. That's it. You can be a little bit cautious and that's it. But they've got to begin their attack. This is allowing the defenders to focus down both Buzzerd, Josh and Meven right now. And if their armies become exhausted and they're gone, then I think Khazad-Dum and Orcs and Misty Mountains attack is doomed to fail before it even starts. Well, Proxima has reinforced the bridge, making sure that his forces will not be outflanked. And if Buzzerd wants to get through these guys, he's probably going to have to commit either his Urkai crossbows, Berserkers, Nazgûl High, Trolls of the White Hand. The crossbows here could deter the Woodland Protectors, force them back. That would help. That looks like it's crossbow fire. It is. protectors there. Annihilating Mirkwood archers. What are they down to? We're down to 38. That catapult probably should have been brought up sooner. Could have fired on a few of the defending forces on the hill here, like the Willen Protectors, for example. We've got Goblin Infantry and Cave Trolls charging out. Again, this is not a good idea. We're going to be killed, for sure. Okay, is that very cataphracts? That's just a couple. You've got 4 cataphracts left alive. Looks like a lot of the Khazad-Dum forces here are hidden at the moment. Lucky charge at the right angle there. Could have impaled his cavalry on those stakes. Although Joran's just charged into spears, and so the attackers would like that. Over here, well, Rhun still has a few troops, so does Cardolan, but they're running out. We've got Loke Sarum standing by. Another Battle Club tribesman over here. Tribesmen, I think, are trying to target the Pharism Swordmasters, but they need a better target. There's only a few javelins they're getting into it. Hey, a little bit of friendly fire there, from both sides. Okay, hang on. 20 to 45 here. So far, defenders doing a great job.
It is coming for us.
Catapult is still not firing.
We're under attack.
Okay, seafarers are firing now. Yeah? 22 to 47. Balance of power still in favour of the attackers. Let's have a look over here. We've got, okay, the wars have finally gone into the mouth. They've attacked one of the 2 choke points here at the rear. They set up a rear guard here. That's great. They need to start getting troops ready to go in. If they're that paranoid, then they just should station their forces here where they can't be hit. Get a small group of spears around the area, and just start sending reinforcements if and when they're needed. These bodyguard here being hit by the Brotherhood of the Shadows. I'm not sure why Noob is leaving them in this exposed area. Crossbows and units like the Brotherhood will not miss when they fire. Now, fortunately here for Noob, the Legion here has a lot of armor, so they can take a lot of hits before they go down, but they will go down eventually. I just hope Noob sends these guys in before they take any more damage. Crossbows here could take out the Brotherhood of the Shadows for sure. With the crossbows over here, make it hard for the defenders to hit them. I half wondered if he was not sending in the Legion bodyguard because it had his general in it, but I don't see the general in there at all, so you know, I think I really want him to get those Legion bodyguard in the fight. We've got some Namek infantry up here. This is more of a light to mid-tier archer unit, not the worst in the world. Lord is providing some good cover, I suppose. A lot of the arrows surprisingly are clearing the ledge. Yeah, Noob needs to send in Noob needs to send in a big unit here to break through the line to get his forces further inside the city. Now, Brotherhood of the Shadows. I'm trying to see whether we see Brotherhood of the Spear or I think it's Brotherhood of the Spear. Okay. It's better than Brotherhood of the Axe, I suppose. So yeah, that's a good arrow fire there. Got Khazad-Dum reclaimers here. Unfortunately, the trolls are amongst the ranks here. If he wants the reclaims to fire, I think for Lord's own trolls' sake, he needs to pull the trolls out. The First Legion Pike's way out in the rear. Like they're coming back around. Brotherhood of the Axe is coming in. This is where those crossbows would have been handy, and the Khazad-Dum reclaimers. Khazad-Dum reclaimers here could target the Brotherhood of the Axe. Noob needs to start firing with them. Okay, let's head over here. How's Buzzerd going? Sending up his Uruk-hai pikemen towards the Belagar archers. They're out of ammunition. That's the only reason they're still there. Got a claw hold down there. Okay, Isengard is providing some cover. Wards of turn got that. Alright, they're in a comfortable position where they are. I'm not seeing any ranger fire come in. It looks like the momentum is slightly with the attackers. Rhun is edging their way forwards a bit. The Wardens are moving up. Now, unfortunately for the defenders, don't have a pike unit in the area that can go toe to toe with the Wardens, so the Wardens should be really helping out the attack mode at this stage. I swear the commander there of the Wardens needs to be the general. He's definitely got a cool looking model there. He's like a armoured ranger. Whoa! Buzzerd here outflanking Proxima Centauri with his trolls of the right hand. We've got Phasm Swordmasters in the mix here. The trolls are now surrounded by Nara Sentinels. don't need cleansing. Okay, we've got some fire here from the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. Crossbows need some sort of elevation. Get a better shot on the defending forces. Who's that from? Okay. Dragon's Wrath crossbow fire coming in. Probably needs to fire on the narrow sentinels. I think it's the biggest strength here of the defenders so far. Okay, where are the sharpshooters going to go? Okay, 48 to 71. Greenwood watches here. Not doing anything just yet. Okay, Buzzerd is almost through over here. Seafarers out of ammunition, coming to hold the front lines. Joran and Vanguard here looking to stabilise the left flank, maybe do some charges on the side of the pikemen here. Khazad reclaimers. Are they too close? We'll find out. They're going after the Neurat footman. Not the kind of target I go after. We've got Brotherhood of the Axe right in front of them. Be a greater threat to their forces, I think, than the Neurat footman. Okay, 24,000 frames in. It is 53 to 75. Attackers starting to fight their way back into this a little bit. Joran's committed his Neurat Stormguard here, so Joran's also putting up his best troops. This is why I think Wars need to do the same. We need to go toe to toe here with Joran. The Nemec infantry here, they're out of ammunition. There's no artillery in the area. There is no reason, I think, for the Noob player not to launch an all-out assault here. He's got the muscle. He just needs to send his forces up, and I think that the Dwarves can easily swamp Joran here and now with what they've got. Assuming the status quo changes, there's no incoming units from anywhere else. I think Noob commits now, he wins this battle here, for sure. By delaying his assault, he's enabling Joran to get extra kills here and weaken both Lord's forces and his own, and really allowing the defenders to stay in the lead in this fight. Joran needs some cover. I think he needs his allies to send up some missile units if they have any left. So the Cabal here took out one of the trebuchets. Greenwood Rangers here firing away. Oh, lucky. Rounds that almost took out the trebuchet crew. The Greenwood Watchers here firing on the Minhira sharpshooters. Buzzerd probably needs to send his clansmen up the hill there to try and just scare the Rangers into retreating a little bit. Now King's Palace Guard is here. Okay, Camille's Chosen is down to 32 here. Camille's Chosen is doing alright. That Trebuchet crew got over there fast. Who'd they kill? Let's just see Pharaohs and Unimos. Yeah, hit them up. Hit them up. Got Urkai Berserkers here at 45. Guards of War thing. Still looking pretty healthy. 65 to 84 right now. First Legion pikes have been committed. I'm not seeing Legion bodyguard anyway. Blackburn Mountain Berserkers though have been committed. As you can see, they're already making a good impact here on the right flank. Okay, Rhun just off the general. Unlucky for him. Mag infantry coming in, but that's nothing to really worry about at this stage. The attackers need to commit reinforcements here to their right flank. If they can do that, then they can also outflank their own halberds and start folding them up. Nothing kills the halberds faster than attacking them from the side or the rear. Short of having body-piercing crossbows. So look, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Okay, so it looks like Joran here had 2 units of Nurad Stormguard. And Buzzerd just lost his general. Khazad-Dum reclaimers trying to fire. Okay, Joran just lost his general. Check, he has some Nurad Stormguard, sorry, Nurad Royal Guard here. Morale of the Nurad Stormguard is pretty good. Good charge here from Sindar the Girdle. I was about to say that this flanking attack was not working out the way I'm thinking that Joran planned. But if that Sindar the Girdle can keep up their charges, then that could change things. But what Noob player needs to do here straight away is to get his persons and pikes here, just to sort of form a perimeter here, protect the flank of his men. Okay, Joran's halberds here reformed.
The enemy is upon us!
Not a bad shot. Elk King's Battle Scar down to 27. We've got some Royal Legion of Melos from Czech coming over here. Looks like Buzzerd has been defeated. It is 82 to 93, balance of power still slightly in favour of the attackers here. Pharaohs and Swordmasters down to 1. Okay, well Joran's definitely going to fall here. Noob player and his ally Lord Touch Me will win this fight here. I think the Shadowbow should have fired from here. It better lines up with the dwarves. Probably would enable more hits. Whatever happened here happened very quickly. I think Cinder the girl might have got off a good charge on him. Like that. Steel bow's out of ammo. And Halberds come back to the battle. And Dwarves moving up again. First Season Pike's still alive. Taking a few hits. Czech is running around a lot with his men. Okay, Czech just lost his general. We've got White Orc Fearmongers that we've seen over there, wherever they're fighting. $90 to $95 here. Isengard moving in. Okay, they're trying to surround the Adunium Shadowbows. Dwarves are up at these Black Bandit and Berserkers. So, Greenwood Rangers are firing down. Okay, looks like they're shooting for the Black Bear Mountain Berserkers. Down to 18, 17. Down to 14. Come on, Proxima, pull them back. Better hurry up and pull them back. And Greenwood Watchers here are retreating. Czech has committed his Royal Legion. Proxima's got his Elven King Palscat out here. I don't know why he's running away. The enemy here is not defeated yet. (92 to 97). Oh, Trebuchet must have used all their ammunition. Elders the Elven King coming up. I'm wondering, is the general dead already? No, general's right here. Joran's got 7 Storm Guard left. Where's the rest of the dwarves, I wonder? Okay, here we go. These are the attackers' last hope, or hopes. (94 to 98). And these are some serious troops. Bad news for the defenders is I think they've used up all their ammunition. The Watchers might have ammunition. Okay, 95 to 98. Okay, so that's where the general's hiding, is in the Mantaran Gatekeeper unit. Okay, Watchers are going to throw a volley here. We took out almost half of them. We've got all players now converging on this one spot where we're going to decide our winner right here and now. I think all the trump cards have been played. It's now last man standing. Or dwarf or elf, you get the idea. Who will win? Will it be the might of the dwarves or the skill of the elves that triumphs today? And we mustn't forget Joran, he's still alive. There's 7 men left. (96 to 99). So look, I think maybe we've got some reinforcements coming over. We've got some Trebuchet crew, which isn't going to help too much. But the Royal Legion and Elven King's Palace Guard might be the tipping point. Let's see as the defenders take this. Can't get out the doors just yet though. They're moving quickly to try and destroy these forces before any reinforcements arrive. Probably will end up times 6ing it. Here comes the last of the elves and the last of Numenor. 98 to 100. The Elven King's palace, the elders of the Elven King here lived. They actually won their fight. That's amazing. Thought they were on their way out for sure. Jeez. Okay, there goes his general. It's unlucky for Noob. His forces might have taken too much damage. By the time the final wave of the defenders came, that was it. Okay, so Joran there got 1977 kills there. Proxima Centauri 3,368. CzechNoris here 2,920. Fear Buzzerd 775. Meven 766. Josh 733. Noob player 1,279. Lord Touch Me 807. So, kill counts here. Nero Stormguard ranged from 60 to 269. Casualties sustained, well, 100%. But one unit did really bad compared to the other. Brotherhood of the Spear 135. Brotherhood of the Axe 248. No Brotherhood of the Sword. I got that wrong earlier. Brotherhood of the Shadows there didn't do too well. 48 to 60. Pneumatic Infantry 117 to 209. Very good. Nurad Ringblades there 160. Brotherhood of the Bow 120 to 147. And Varied Cataphracts there 93. But I think they could have got a bit more. Still, great effort from Joran and his team. Well done to him. Unlucky there, the Buzzard and his alliance. If you guys want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, guys, you can post them to the links here displayed on your screen, which you'll find in the video description below. Hope to hear from you soon. This is Scouts Entertainment signing off. Dismiss, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.